Hi, everybody. Give me a couple of minutes to get in the room. Please like this video on your way in the room, please. I'm coming. Give me a second. What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Please like this video. Shout out to the virtual replay game. Hey guys. Had a long ass day. Hey Kalia Boo. How you doing, Boo? Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can do this today. What happened? Give me a second. Oh Lord. So hopefully you guys had a good day. So I had put out a video earlier, right, guys? Hold on, let me see something. Damn, she got my other phone. A video other day because it's still like steady harassment. Okay, I told y'all with with Linda Taylor, right? Anything I complain about, like the repairs not being done, she always has somehow excuse of how it's my fault. But see, she fired now, right? And remember, I told y'all I had found the Section 8 apartment. The first one that felt, I'm not talking about that one. It was another Section 8 apartment I had found. And as soon as, like, I did everything. And as soon as the people just went to them because they wanted to, you got to talk to the landlord you with now before you can move. So as soon as the people put in the thing, next thing you know, they did some type of fake false eviction, right? But I won that court proceeding, and that's what the video was about. No, that wasn't what the video was about. I won the eviction. Turns out they owed me money. Even a lawyer said like the money is not adding up because the one thing uppity gonna do is pay her bills before I do anything, bitch. So I had got an attorney because y'all know I have like a federal case, but it wasn't that my federal attorney. I got another attorney, and they fixed that. And then my attorney also put in about the repairs because some of the repairs, like what the hell, And it was so long since they fixed it, and I had called 311 and made a complaint about that. Then when you call 311, well, I know at least in New York City, they'll have city inspectors come out and see if like the complaint you made was valid. So every time I made a complaint, it was obviously valid. Like the complaints would be like, because I'm supposed to have central air and heat. Like sometimes if it didn't work, it took them a while to fix it. You cannot do that, right? Especially if my light letter say, calm down. Just other random repairs or whatever. Whatever repair I put, they wasn't doing it. So my lawyer had put it inside. It was like a judgment. They have to fix the repair. It's a court order repair now. So all the repairs went from just me putting in tickets like you do. And the normal thing, like, you get repairs. We have a super here, right? but some things they have to outsource. So everything was court ordered. They have to fix the repairs. So basically, I won on all fronts. Um, they made false accusations to ACS. I won. They tried to do an illegal eviction. I won. Everything they tried, I kept winning. So, like I said, eventually Linda Taylor got fired. So I only knew she got fired. I didn't know who they hired in her place because I had no more dealing with them since I was attacked. But I could tell you about that guy January that was sexually harassing me. So ever since then, of course, I'm not talking to them anymore. Like I told you, this is supportive housing. So the only difference that make this different than say NYCHA or a Section 8, because it's supportive housing, they supposed to like visit you once a month, you visit them once a month just to see like if you need anything, blah, 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 blah. But I haven't had any contact with them. The only contact I had was with the super for the repairs and the whatever. So then next thing I know, she started, because remember, I called city inspectors, not her, right? So I'm like, when are the repairs going to get done? Because if she don't do them, even though the eviction case was over and I won, and they owed me, after everything was figured out, I had a credit on my rent because the rent was overpaid. Can you imagine trying to evict somebody and they had overpaid their rent? Wicked, right? So I had credit. I have a credit. I still have a balance of credit on my rent receipt. So no, never was in danger of being evicted. Never. They tried to do an illegal eviction, but like I told you, the best thing for that is rent receipts, which I have, and I gladly supplied my lawyer with. So that was an open shut case. The only thing that took longer was the court repairs. And after my lawyer made sure these were every repair I had was a court order repair, so they would get in trouble. They would face fines if they weren't done. They would face fines by the city. Now I'm going to take the phone in a minute if you don't stop. So after that, next thing I know, he started calling me talking about, oh, the city inspectors want to come out to see if the repairs are done. I said, you know the repairs wasn't done. So what would be the purpose of that? So I told her she could send them, right? They gave me one date, right? So I stay home because y'all know during the day, if I am home during the day, I just want to relax anyway. But usually during the day while Nala's at school, I'm out handling my business. So the first time they did it, I actually had something to do. So I said, okay, I'm going to wait. I'll wait. Instead of the city inspectors coming out, it's somebody from the landlord people. And I'm like, yo, why are you here? And he was like, oh, we just want to check to see the repairs. You know the repairs are not done. So what, like they was playing games to try to get around the court order, right? So after they did this 2 different times, I called 311 back and I made another complaint for the city inspectors to come out. So I made a complaint for the city inspectors to come out. And mind you, I only deal with them through email. I told them every conversation we have is on, it has to be through email. So I forward my attorney all the emails, and even when they would call me on the phone, I record those conversations and I forward it to my attorney as well. And they did what they had to do. So then next thing I know, which I didn't even realize at the time, it was something to do with like a notice of cure. So it was not an eviction. They basically were saying that I wasn't allowing them access to do the repairs, trying to get around the excuse that they wasn't doing the repairs. Instead, they were just having they people come and saying, oh, we want to check to see if repairs is done, instead of actually doing repairs. They was playing that stupid ass game, right? So finally, she kept like, it seemed like every Saturday she's sending some type of city inspector, and I told her, you know what? We're not doing this. I'm not letting nobody in. If they're not coming to fix the repairs, don't send nobody to knock on my door. And I said this through email. So she steady was sending people to my door, and I explained to her, you cannot send nobody to my apartment. You have to give me notice. You know what I'm saying? This is not a shelter. This is my apartment. You don't have the right, just because you work for the landlord, to come knocking on my door whenever you feel like it. That's not gonna go. And I told her that through email. And I also told her I would not be having any more conversations with her at all. And then when she said something about the court, I said, yeah, let's go to court. I'll gladly like to pay the judge. your conversations and show these emails. So let's go to court. That's what I told her. I didn't care. The next thing I know, her supervisor, which is like one of the top, I guess, way over her head, he calls me, and then I guess she told him she didn't give him the whole version of what happened. So I explained to him. I said the city inspector already. I did have a city inspector come out here, and they did look or whatever, and they agreed that the repairs wasn't made. I have the video of that, and he was like, "No, I see it in the." Hold on, hold on a second, guys. Hey, so fly. So anyway, so he basically explained to me because she was giving all these weird ass reasons why they would need to come. She would say like, "Oh, in order," like she was giving. First, she said they was coming to do for the repair. Then she said, "Oh, if in order for you to continue to get income-based housing, they have to come do. They have to see the apartment." I'm like, "What the fuck that has to do with anything? Wouldn't that go by my income?" Like she was just making up all type of weird shit. But like I told you, I don't speak to them unless it's in emails. So she started having somebody else text me. And I just basically wouldn't respond to nobody. So finally, she had somebody that's higher than her call me, but I don't think she told him the whole story, right? So he said what he said, and I told him basically the same thing I told y'all. And then he asked me if I had, did I mind sending him the videos or the emails, and I did. So he told me, okay, that he was let them come and he was going to ensure that wherever they see the repairs would get done. And that's true. The last time a city inspector came, after the city inspector left the last time, hold on a second. My bad, y'all. This girl. Ooh. So anyway, oh my God, give me 1 second. Hi. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming. You know, she loves to do this. Hold on. My bad, y'all. She getting she mad. She's not watching no more TV. But anyway, she stuck with the phone. Oh, sorry, it's cold. It's kicking my ass. So anyway, basically, what she had put in the past, I think it's called like a notice to cure, saying like if I don't, which is extreme, right? So anyway, like I said, I talked to her supervisor, and after that, they came and they actually started doing the repairs. Fine, like almost a month later, yeah, because this happened in November. So like a month later, I get a letter slipped under my door. The same type of letter, but to me, it looked like they changed the date. Hey, child, you know how somebody go on a computer and you know how you make up sick leave papers? So you take an old one and then you change the date around to try to make it seem real. Pull the fast. That's what it seemed like to me it was doing. And that's the video I recorded because I found that weird. Because the guy told me if um if I have any problem just to contact him. But once they do that, they're gonna start doing. Once I told him everything that happened, and I sent him videos, they really started doing it. That's why I know he's like one of the top guys. And the bitch, because she's like one of the top supervisors, but like that work for the landlord. The bitch never said nothing else to me. She ain't never sent nobody else to my house on the weekend because, like, every Saturday, and like I told y'all, I don't like a lot of random men coming to my apartment. I don't think that's good because I want to teach Nala to be aware that it's not okay to go off with strangers, men or women, but you know, especially men because like it's a higher percentage of guys that are chesters trying to like take advantage of children with special needs because they feel like they can't tell on them. Those will be the kids they try to, you just got to try to think of everything. So I don't like Nala being comfortable with a lot of random people in and out her life. Nala has a very repetitious life. Hold on. Hey guys, and like I told you guys, they be stalking my page because, like I told you, in real life, I'm anti. I told you guys, I'm antisocial. I have my friends that I grew up with, I have my family, but I'm not really into making new acquaintances. So I just pay my bills and I come and go. Like only I don't have a lot of visitors here because number one, they don't want to come all the way to Brooklyn. But anyway, yeah, y'all like the video, please. Hey, Shanice. So after that happened, right? I went. Y'all heard what happened on the video, right? But before I even went to meet with him, I had took a picture of that and I sent it to the guy that's the Henry guy that worked the landlord. So you hear how he's saying that somebody from the landlord did that? Well, anyway, I believe that nigga was lying because, like I told you, I had not went over there by those people since I got attacked by that guy that was sexually harassing me, and they tried to break my phone. They did break my phone because I was recording it, and they didn't want it on video. I'm not saying he was touching himself. He was calling me every day, asking me where I'm going, what I'm doing, weird shit. Way more than now the dad don't even be asking me all those fucking questions. So yeah, he was really weird. And so I told him I didn't want to come in there. I didn't want to be around him. Or you need to come in. Like he's making me come in there under the guise of like this supposed um thing because I'm not allowing repairs. But that's why I feel like because these are two different organizations. Y'all know that, right? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, sorry guys. We had got in a little late. She giving me a hard time going to bed. I had to do a lot of running around today, unfortunately. And now I think that's gonna make my cold worse because it was raining today. So yeah, he told me that, right? So y'all hear how the meeting goes. Why after that meeting, nobody contacted me. But yet here he goes showing up to my door again, talking about some they giving away free sneakers. Do I look like I give a fuck? Do y'all want to see my closet and all the shoes and sneakers I got? Y'all already seen Nyla's. So I told him, no, thank you. And I don't want them even knowing where I live, when I leave. And the reason why they keep trying to get me to use one of the people they know from Section 8 because they want access to me. They really weird and narky. He really lied. Nobody gave him that paper. I don't believe nobody gave him that paper. So this guy, I tell you, he keeps popping up at my door, just being weird. So I contacted the landlord, the high ranking supervisor, right? I emailed him and I sent him the YouTube video that I premiered today. And he had emailed me back, but I didn't get the email to after 5 o'clock. Basically, he wants to have another conversation because the last time we talked was like damn near 2 months ago. So it's gonna be a part two. I'll update with y'all with, but no, that wasn't true. Like today, even today they came because they got to replace the countertops. It was like I had complaints about the countertop like coming up. So they had somebody come out today because they said certain things they have to outsource. So the guy came in today and he measured the counters. And y'all see like one of my cabinet doors in the kitchen is missing. They asked him if he do that too. So he took a picture of the cabinet, but he said he replaced the whole cabinet. I don't know how that's going to work with the cabinet, but I do know he definitely works with countertop. It was some Jewish guy. So that's what made me late today because they had somebody coming out to fix the. I didn't want to not be here for that because that's something I complained about. Like I said, these are court orders. So in order to circumvent, like I said, they like to do retaliation, abuse their power. But when I called that bitch bluff, like let's go to court, she ran to her supervisor, and then I ran him those fucking emails in the full context of what happened. And guess who stopped getting harassed? Uppity. And so now what I think he's doing is using old paperwork because he's a part of WIN, which is the supportive housing part. I believe he took that paperwork and manipulated the dates because even when he came to my house, asking about them fucking sneakers. I don't know why. And the super was right there because it seemed like because the super lives on my floor. So I don't know if he was coming out of his apartment or he could heard everything in the hallway. But he came up there. I was like, yeah, what is this? I said, nobody contacted me about any access dates. So what happened with that? He's like, nobody contacted you, acting all shocked. He's very fucking narcissistic and condescending. You know what I'm saying? Very much so. He like to play stupid games, and he's gonna get the same prize as Linda. Watch. So, um, so the landlord, he not the landlord, the super, he comes from around the corner. He was like, yeah, those he said, I don't know anything about December, but yeah, I remember from November. I said, yeah, I remember too. And I told her we could have went to court, but her supervisor called me and it was settled. He was like, yeah. I said, haven't you been coming to do repairs? And he was like, yeah, I have. I said, so what is this about? And then he kept saying, well, I don't know. I guess we don't have to worry about it then. I guess there's no need for it then. But you see what I'm saying? Because I don't know what conversations he's running back. Because when I emailed them without proof, when I emailed the guy that's like a high ranking supervisor with the landlord, I emailed him and he did not respond back to me. But when I emailed him again today with that video that I premiered on my channel, that's when he emailed me back asking for my number. But like I said, the where I live at is very bad reception. So sometimes calls won't go through. That's why I have like an internet number that I mainly use, like even for my daughter's bus, so I don't have to miss it, like when they coming or going or whatever. You should have melatonin spray and spray it in her room at night. Melatonin spray? Oh, that's a thing? I don't want to drug my baby. I ain't like Brooke now. How does he look? When he was talking, I was wondering. Okay, he's tall, bad body. He got a big ass stomach, bullhead. He's not attractive. I don't think he's attractive. I wouldn't saw him as attractive. He's not as ugly as Daniel. Okay, I guess average, I guess, because Daniel is ugly, man. Oh my god. But he's tall and he's a black guy, American black. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all too. When she kept sending people to my house, this is how they be stalking my page. Because when it didn't work sending the black people, she started sending. I guess she must have watched my page. And next thing you know, every time I turn around, it was a different Caribbean man knocking on my door. Like, you, girl, just because I like Caribbean men don't mean I like every fucking Caribbean man. What the hell is wrong with you? And by the way, none of the ones she sent was my type. But yeah, she was talking crazy. Like, she was weird. But I got her checked. Like, she thought she was getting her supervisor to make me move, but instead it backfired on her. So once that's uppity winning again. So these people are narcissistic. I feel like they want to feel like they in high ranking positions, but unfortunately they work for a nonprofit organization. Don't talk about when. I don't know what you could consider the landlord. I don't know what that's considered. Because I'm pretty sure this is not the only buildings they have, but this is the only buildings I guess they working on. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like that. And when you go into like the career field, even though I don't think nothing's wrong with this, working for nonprofit. Like I told you, I did both. And it was a choice. It wasn't like I had to. I was able to get in corporate and non-corporate. Not I'm sorry. I was able to work for corporate and nonprofit. In both jobs I pursued, it wasn't because I lacked credentials, is why I was in one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they want to be in corporate, but they don't have the credentials, you know what I'm saying? Or the skills necessary to do that. So instead, they like to get in certain positions and then want you to play into their delusions of grandeur. And Uppity doesn't do that. I just won't do it. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this: as long as I'm following the rules and regulation, which I am, I pay my bills on time. I'm never late. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, and I even used to participate with like speaking to them once a month and letting them visit my apartment, and I'm not doing that anymore because of the harassment in the past. So I feel like he used that old paperwork, changed the date around in order to try to gain conversation with me so they can start, which they are now doing. They are starting to harass me once again. So like they was looking for an excuse to join me. And like I said, he's constantly knocking on my door. And I keep telling him I don't need nothing from y'all. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's why I budget and do what I got to do. Because see, I didn't even know who he was. I know they was having like giving away turkeys or whatever. I don't know. I never participated in stuff like that. But I was talking to the super about something because I seen the super in the lobby when I was leaving. So I was trying to talk to him, but I guess he was at the office or whatever. Because the super works for the landlord, not for them. So I guess he was, but they work in conjunction for some parts, I guess. So I seen the super, but I didn't know he was waiting for them. So I'm talking to super. So this one lady that was right there when they attacked me. I don't speak to that bitch. She tried to speak to you know how the people that's gonna do you foul, and then when you win and they still there because they didn't exactly do anything physical, but they was there and they do anything to stop it, and they was trying to help cover it up too. So once the old director got, hey HTX sweetie, yeah, I hope I'm able to move to HTX sweetie, and that's the thing. It's like they know that I'm moving. Because remember, you see, that's how the conversation went. He's like, nope, nope, nope. Only thing I'm looking for is my Section 8 apartment. That's it. That's it. So I can't go into too many details, obviously, about my legal strategies, but I just don't feel comfortable living here because at the end of the day, there is an ongoing federal case against them, and clearly, even though there's a new director, it's still this. It's still the same program, and at the end of the day, they're trying to protect the program and themselves, not so much me and Nyla. You know what I'm saying? So they are doing a lot of things. Like they have a lot of the tenants harassing me. I don't even know these people in this building. I tell you, I do not socialize with them, especially that incident with that girl living 215. Weirdo. And I don't speak to none of them. And then he keeps trying to have me engaged in whatever program. He was like, you see him talking about some New Year. Like, nigga, why would the fuck would I spend New Year's with any of you guys? I don't even say hi to y'all. Why would I want to hang out with y'all? I tell you, it's this one, it's just some people, some Spanish couple. This is like, she like caca talking. I don't even know this lady. Always talking shit. Her husband. They both broke. Why I see their son riding around and because Nala had the scooter where you could sit in school. I threw it away because it was something wrong with it. Like I forgot it wasn't nothing major, but like I told you, waiting on Nala dad to fix it, it took too long. So and I just threw it away because I know once I threw it away, her dad would buy her another one. That's exactly what happened. I threw that scooter away. He was like, "Where's her scooter?" I was like, "Oh, she broke it." He came the next day with a new scooter and a new helmet, everything. That's how y'all know Nala Daddy do not play about spoiling that girl. But why the same family that's always talking shit about me and don't even know me had no problem, and I don't even know how they knew it was there because they don't live on my floor, but they have no problem going in the trash. And there's nothing against the little boy or whatever, digging in the trash to get out of sitting school. So these are the type of weird people I'm around. You think I'm gonna be around them for any fucking period of time? And the only time I'm around that particular people because they always standing in front of the building. So normally I don't see them unless I'm putting Nala on a school bus or taking her off or or if I happen to like if my daughter's coming, and I know she got like a lot of bags, her dad is gonna drive her. I'll meet her in front of the building, to help her upstairs with her items or her suitcase or whatever. It's cameras all over this building, but they always pretend they can't access them. You see what I'm saying? That's why I have to always go the legal route. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I bought a Ring camera and they knocked it off my door. So I'm thinking about getting another one, but it's Christmas time. I should put that on my wish list to get me a nice Ring camera because somebody told me that who was I talking to? I think I was talking to one of my friends. They was like, I can get like a Ring camera, and then it comes like with a lock box over it because I had one before, and somebody knocked it off the wall. And I'll be in my apartment sometimes. Somebody just be banging on my wall, and I'm gonna upload the video. This only happened when this security guard is in the office, and this is the security guard that attacked me that still works here. He's still working. And every time somebody banging on my door, it's only when he's here. So I don't know if it's him or, but these people are so weird. And I think some people here do have mental health issues, and they be in there pillow talking because they try to do it with me. They try to tell me a bunch of people business in here, and I always have to correct them. Like, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care what they got going on. That's your business. I just don't want these people talking to me. What part is that? How hard is that to understand? Give me a second, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them that they be in my house when I'm not here. You're right. You're right. But yeah, they are really obsessed with me, and it's weird. And it's on. And you would think I did something to them. The only thing I did to them was not allow them to abuse their power on me. And I went and I looked up my rights, and I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't do anything against the law. Hold on. Yeah. Hey Ashton, happy holidays. Yeah, camera saves you, and so do voice records. Yeah, because I can tell they're clearly in retaliation mode. You know, as you can see, when I try to address like staff harassing me or other tenants, you see, he doesn't even want to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care. They're upset because I won so far. Everything. Right? She already had her bath. She needs to go to bed. She just broke my phone. So that's more money I gotta spend tomorrow. Ridiculous. You guys don't even understand. Two phones actually. Oh my god. I heard her crashing something. Oh Lord. No, bedtime. Bedtime. Good night. Good night. I don't want it. Good night. Good night. In the bed. In the bed. You're not watching anything. Good night. Good night. Yes, bedtime. Good night. Lay down. Lay down. So yeah, that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. So no, there's no eviction. But I just wanted because I'm going to use my social media platform, and just like they're trying to abuse their power and use their connections to try to bully me and harass me for doing for simply following protocol. I'm going to use my platform and things I have to my advantage as well. So that's why I shared that video because like I see what they're doing. And this is just one video of many. Trust me, trust and believe that. But you know, I'll catch you guys up when I speak to the higher supervisor and with the landlord. Because like I said, I didn't get his email to after 5. So I did respond to him. So yeah. I'll talk to him tomorrow. I don't know whatever time he's gonna call me because he might have left me a number. I think he left like his business card in the email. So yeah, because if he was calling me, like I said, this building, the reception is so bad. Sometimes the call don't even go through. That's why I had to get a Wi-Fi number for the school bus. Because sometimes I thought they was lying, but turns out like sometimes the call or text they send, like they done sent me the text like 7 in the morning. And by the time the text come through, it'd be like 10, 11 o'clock. And I be telling them they did not text me. And the next thing you know, it's finally coming through like 10:30, 11. I'm like, wow. So they did. So that's when I downloaded the Wi-Fi number because it operates faster. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And plus, we like I said, because they came and did the counters, I had to run outside, so it made us late coming back. So I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I was being told that people were saying that I was getting evicted. No, 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 no. He just made that whole thing up, pretending like that old letter from November, which I already handled. But like I said, because they're two different agencies, I don't know and I wasn't having any conversation with them, so he probably wasn't aware of that because, like I said, he's a higher up. I don't think he's anywhere near this building, but the one that works for the landlord that was harassing me, her name is Catherine Smalls or something like that. She was the one that was harassing me, and I haven't heard from her since she put me in contact with him, and he told me anytime they harass me to send him the videos. So that's what I did. So yeah. So I'm just waiting for tomorrow. But I didn't want that rumor to grow legs. It has nothing to do with that. I have never not cooperated. I'm the one that actually put in the complaints. When they tried to do the eviction, my lawyer made all the repairs a court order. Before we closed the eviction case that I won, and they owed me money, you know. Um, yeah. After that was finished, she made all the repairs a court order, like all the repairs I had been putting off for months and months, and they was refusing to do it. They were now court order. So once a repair is a court order repair, and they don't do it, and you got to keep going back to court, you can win monetary money from that. So yeah, so she was gonna not do the So Catherine Smalls, what I think she was trying to do, not only not only was she not trying to do the repair, she was trying to penalize me for it. It was weird. But let me get out of here, guys, because she's continuing to act up. So I'm just gonna shut everything down. She's gonna be in complete silence until she go to bed. I'm just gonna finish my hair. I and I wanted to cuss that old ass weird bitch out, Paulette, but Nala's still up, so I can't do it anyway. But if she go to bed and somebody's up on the panel later, I'll probably get her over there. Later, you guys, thanks for listening, and so y'all can see what was going on and not jump into conclusions. Love you guys. Love kisses. Mwah. I'll talk to y'all later.